They don't always stand out. They're not always the loudest in the room or the ones topping every exam. In fact, sometimes they look distracted, lost in thought, or even unmotivated. But behind those quiet eyes lies something extraordinary. A brain wired to think, feel, and observe differently. Because true intelligence isn't about grades, memory, or fancy words. It's about how deeply you experience the world, how your mind connects what others miss. And today, we'll explore the hidden signs of high IQ, the ones psychologists say reveal a kind of intelligence that can't be measured by any test. The misconception. For most people, intelligence is a number, an IQ score, a test result that decides who's smart and who's not. But psychology says otherwise. High intelligence isn't about solving math equations faster or remembering facts. It's about how your brain perceives reality itself. Many people with high IQs don't look extraordinary at first glance. They don't flaunt knowledge. They question it. They don't dominate conversations. They dissect them quietly. They are observers, not showmen. Because to them, life isn't about winning arguments. It's about understanding why arguments happen. They think deeper, not louder. And that's where the signs begin to show, in patterns of thought, emotion, and behavior that most would overlook. The reality. 10 psychological signs. Sign 1. Endless curiosity. Highly intelligent people ask why, not because they doubt others, but because their minds are never satisfied with surface answers. They chase understanding the way others chase comfort. Every topic, from science to human behavior, is a puzzle they can't stop solving. Sign 2. Overthinking with purpose. They think a lot. But it's not random worry, it's analysis. They replay conversations, examine emotions, and reflect on details most people forget. This constant reflection helps them learn faster, but also makes them mentally tired. Sign 3. High self-awareness. They understand themselves in painful detail, their strengths, their flaws, their triggers. And this self-awareness often leads to periods of isolation, because they need time to process everything they feel and think. Sign 4. Adaptable minds. Psychology calls it fluid intelligence, the ability to switch perspectives fast. They can talk to a child about cartoons and an expert about philosophy in the same hour, because their mind adjusts like water, taking the shape of the moment. Sign 5. Sarcasm and subtle humor. Studies show that humor, especially sarcasm and quick wit, is linked to high cognitive processing. Smart people often use humor not to impress, but to express how absurd the world sometimes feels. Sign 6. Sensitivity to chaos. A noisy, unorganized environment can make them restless. Their brains crave clarity, and clutter, both physical and emotional, feels like interference in their mental frequency. Sign 7. Skeptical but open-minded. They question everything, from social norms to their own beliefs. But what makes them special is that they can change their mind when proven wrong. For them, truth matters more than ego. Sign 8. Empathy and emotional depth. True intelligence isn't cold logic. It's the ability to understand feelings deeply. People with high IQ often sense emotions before words are spoken. They see behind masks, feel invisible pain, and connect logic with compassion. Sign 9. Creative problem solving. They rarely take the obvious route. When faced with a challenge, they look for angles others ignore, sometimes so unconventional that people doubt them, until it works. Sign 10. Restlessness and discontent. High IQ minds often struggle with boredom. They crave growth, challenge, and newness. That's why routine jobs, repetitive tasks, or shallow conversations drain them. They're wired for exploration. These signs don't scream genius. They whisper it. Because true intelligence rarely needs to announce itself. It's quiet, precise, and deeply human. The realization. But here's the paradox. The smarter the mind, the harder the life can feel. Because awareness, the same gift that fuels intelligence, also exposes the chaos of the world. You notice every flaw, in systems, in people, in yourself. You feel everything a little too deeply. You carry thoughts that others may never even consider. And sometimes, that depth becomes loneliness. That's why many brilliant minds throughout history, from artists to scientists, struggled not with intellect, but with peace. But when that intelligence finds direction, when it turns observation into creation, it becomes unstoppable. The same mind that once overanalyzed begins to innovate. The same heart that once hurt deeply begins to heal others. That's the moment intelligence transforms into wisdom. So if you often feel misunderstood, restless, or too much, you might not be broken. You might just be thinking differently. Intelligence isn't loud. It's not always confident or organized. Sometimes it looks like doubt, quietness, or even chaos. But inside that chaos lies extraordinary potential, the kind that changes not just your life, but the lives of those around you. So stop trying to fit into the world's definition of smart. You don't need a number to prove your intelligence, because high IQ isn't about how much you know. It's about how deeply you understand. Ending line. The smartest people aren't the ones who know everything. They're the ones who never stop learning.